in this case, Andy Hertzfeld got in touch with us. And there were about 6. There's about half a dozen of these wire wrap prototypes, and then they got into printed circuit boards. They just went into production. It's very unusual, probably sometime in the mid-90s, even late 80s, we stopped doing wire wrap prototypes entirely and started simulating on computer. So this is fairly unusual. You would never do a computer this way anymore.
Oh, I see. Right, right. So, that's amazing.
So that's that. Can I keep going?
Yes, please. Yeah, we're going to go past 10. If you have to leave like a loser, go ahead. But the best is yet to come.
Hey, was anyone here born in 1985? Hands, show it. 2. Okay. Well, this is the Apple seat cushion that came out for the 19th Super Bowl.
The iButt.
So, 1985, Stanford Stadium, you are there. San Francisco 49ers, Miami Dolphins. Apple put a seat cushion, one of these on every single seat. I think there's 80,000 seats. At least 50,000. Anyway, a couple of interesting things about 1985. At the same Super Bowl, they showed the famous Lemmings ad.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if people here know about that, but it was really basically called people who were not using Apple products Lemmings. At the time that Apple was trying to get in the business market. And that really did not go over well.
This is the one where they're all following the IBM troll off the cliff into the sea to their death. Yeah, that one not nearly as famous as the 1984 version.
No, so it didn't, it didn't really go very well. Jobs, actually, to his credit, didn't want to run it, and his advertisers overrode him.
Really?
Not overrode him, but kind of said it was better for the campaign. I'm maybe shaky on that.
That would be the last time anyone ever overrode Jobs.
I'm probably wrong as soon as it came out of my mouth. It sounded but 85, a lot of interesting things happened. Jobs left that year. It was the first Macworld.
The first Macworld? Yeah. And it was when I graduated college. So.
And Reagan was inaugurated.
Oh, really?
I'm not all Reagan. But anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's. Before this devolves into political backstabbing.
So here's another prototype. This is the original first-generation iPod prototype. This is from John Dubinsky, who's VP of Engineering at Apple. And I don't know how many of you bought one of these, but they came out in '91. They had a 5 megabyte drive. It lasted about five hours on a charge.
Surely you don't mean 5 megabytes.
5. Did I say 5 megabytes?
Yeah.
Sorry, gigabyte.
Oh, well, okay. I was
going to say megabyte drive.
Hey, I have half a Beatles song, There we go. This was the prototype neck microphone from 1922.
And then just wrapping it up, we have a complete run of iPod prototypes. So they're known as EVTs, Evaluation and Test or prototypes. And they're just great because they're one of a kind, and you cannot find, you can take these things apart and look at how they moved in developing a product very specifically. And you can do it software, for example, which no one seems to be looking at. Pixo, the software that runs iPods.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thread. People.
Now, didn't you say there's something like engraved on that or written on that?
I can't actually go there with you right now, but I can tell you about it later.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then I'll put it on my blog so you can find out.
There is no.
Now, is that puppy still under warranty then?
Just ran out. Yeah.
How's the battery doing?
So the last item I have here,
oh my God,
which I thought would be appropriate because of the error. This is the original Macintosh portable.
The very first Mac laptop, the Macintosh portable. How much did that puppy weigh?
This is about 17.8 pounds.
It's like 2 Mac Pros.
And 5 Airs, I think, something like that.
Oh gosh. Can I help with anything?
Yeah, it's very ergonomically designed. Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
Stuck in my chair. There we go. Thank you.
Oh no!
interesting way to open it. You push in the latch and then lift up. So here it is.
Oh my God. The raw power of 8 megahertz.
It's an interesting machine. Uses a low-power version of the 68K, 68,000 CPU. Would run from 5 to 10 hours, depending on. There were two models. There's a model with a backlight that came a little later. You couldn't really read this under certain lighting conditions. And the battery was actually wired in series with the power supply as a way of charging the battery. So when the battery died, it actually wouldn't boot anymore. So you had to replace the battery or come up with a workaround.
Replace the whole battery?
Yeah.
If you ever let the battery drain, you'd have to get a new one?
If the battery drained, it simply wouldn't boot. Like, because it was a lead acid battery, like a car battery, so it would literally, very inefficient technology.
That's ridiculous. That'd be like selling a laptop where the battery is permanently sealed inside. Sheer lunacy. Is there a hard drive in there?
There is.
Okay,
Yes.
I see a floppy as well.
Yes.
With Steve Wozniak's personal journal on it, looks like. And so, do you remember what these cost?
These were $6,500.
$6,500?
Yes.
Oh my God. Did anyone buy one?
Yeah, I think they sold reasonably well based on the number that are offered to the museum. A lot of people seem to have these.
Oh.
James, did you have one of these? James, are you there?
Do you have one?
I've got 2.
He's got 2!
I think this guy's the winner.
Yeah, there's a job waiting for you, young man.